welcome to Sport for Business. We're joined this morning by Áine O'Gorman, international footballer, star of Peamount United's, continuing success in the WNL here, personal trainer, sometime RTE commentator, a very busy lady. You're very welcome, Áine.
Hi, how are you, Rob? Thanks for having me.
No, it's an absolute pleasure. We're here to talk about the Aviva Soccer Sisters program and a new campaign that you've got going out in the midterm. But just before we get there, I just want to have a quick chat about the trip to Ukraine. You're heading out there for the latest in the bid to qualify for the UEFA Euro 21s, which will be in 22. When are you travelling out?
Yeah, so we're going to be flying out and meeting up on out to Germany and have a training camp there then before we fly to Ukraine the day before the game.
Okay, and coming off the back of the Germany game, how's the mood in the camp? Because you had an absolute flyer of a start. It wasn't a great first half out in Germany, but then you held your own in the second half, which I'm sure must have given you a degree of confidence as well.
Yeah, I think so. Obviously, we were always going to be a tough game and playing against one of the best teams in the world. And obviously, it was a tough first half, and I think we did well to regroup at half time. And obviously, Vera and the coaching staff got some good coaching points across, and we managed to hold them to 0-0 in the second half. So I think we'll just have to take the positives out of that game and now move forward into the Ukraine game. And obviously, it was important for us as players as well after the COVID break to get back together.
The Ukraine is having its own problems with COVID, like ourselves, like everywhere else around the world. Is there any concern in your mind or in the teammates' mind about getting onto aeroplanes and heading out? I think they've got around about 5,000 cases a day being notified now at the moment over in Ukraine as well. Is it something that plays on your mind, or can you just focus on the fact that you're heading out there to do a job and play a game?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's obviously where we're going to Germany first and spending as little time as we have to in Ukraine, obviously, for all the players and the staff safety as well. And that's obviously something that the medical staff and the management team considered when planning the trip as well. So we have a lot of confidence in them that they're making all the correct decisions. And obviously it's our personal responsibility then to follow all the protocols and that'll be in place. And we'll get tested before we travel and then test a couple of times then before the game as well, just to ensure everyone's safety as well. So we can just 100% then focus on the game in hand.
You've had Eileen Gleeson as a club manager and now as number 2 in the Ireland setup, and Vera seems to have had a really positive impact in the group. What's it like working with good, strong female coaches? Because they're still an outlier in the game, even in the women's game, where there's still a dominance of male coaches. But we've got Lisa Fallon over in London now, Vera and Eileen here. What are the strengths that they bring to the setup?
Yeah, I think obviously it's a breath of fresh air to have female coaches in as well. And obviously Colin brought a certain amount of professionalism. And then Vera's obviously came in, and I think her personality's infectious as well, and really confident, I think, into the squad about playing a kind of attacking style of football and getting forward and score goals, which I think was very evident in the Ukraine game. And I think Eileen's experience as a pro licensed coach as well, and her attention to detail, I think she's meticulous in all her tasks as well. So look, obviously they're very good at their job and their role, and at the end of the day you want the best people in the role, and these are the best people, and luckily they're females. Great.
And as you say, doing a wonderful job on it. You've got a busy couple of months ahead of you, not only with the Irish team, but Peamount United still involved in the WNL and semi-finals of the Women's FAI Cup final. The final of that is going to be broadcast on RTE live as a standalone event, and it'll be part of a double header with the All-Ireland Camogie final. So there's a lot going on in there. How exciting is it for you to be involved in so many games that are being seen by so many people now, as opposed to what it would have been like a couple of years ago even?
Yeah, obviously it's great for the exposure of the game, and obviously the young girls, that they have something to aspire to as well, and something that they can see. But look, for me, it's just one game at a time. I think there's a busy calendar coming up in November. We have Galway, and then obviously the big game in Ukraine, come back, it's Champions League, then it's Cup final. and hopefully we can get to the final this year, and it will be an event on RTE.
And in the midst of all of that, you're keeping on working as a personal trainer as well. What's that been like over the last couple of months, with COVID restrictions being eased and then tightened and then eased? And how has it been for you in a personal working environment?
Yeah, I think it's been obviously interesting. It's kind of always going on. You don't really know what's around the corner, so I think you just have to take every day as it comes and do be sensible in your own way as well. And then the rest of it's kind of out of your control, government decisions and stuff like that. So obviously it was great to get back to work, and a lot of the clients came back, and I have been busy as well. And obviously in the gym, the Glenview Leisure Club now, obviously the classes have been cut back as well. But luckily at the moment, long may it last, I'm still able to do my one-on-one training.
And just before I let you go, the Aviva Soccer Sisters program has been running for a number of years now. Brilliant timing in terms of getting young girls an opportunity to see what it's like with players like yourselves, giving you time and getting involved in it as well. We're moving into a virtual phase of that now for the midterm as well. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, obviously the FAI Aviva Soccer Sisters are being launched now as well. So so it's obviously they've decided to go virtual with it. So there'll be a skill released every day at 10 o'clock, and the girls will then be encouraged to take videos, and they'll decide then on the best clips, and they'll be giving out 1,000. And these tops are pretty nice. The FAI Aviva Soccer Sisters tops as well, and I might try getting my hands in them myself. Yeah, so obviously it's great, and they're trying to adapt to what they can do. The Aviva Soccer Sisters has been running for over 12 years now. It's obviously something that I didn't have the opportunity to do when I was younger, and it's a great opportunity just for girls to get involved and find a love for the sport and make new friends and have fun while exercising too.
And you've recorded some of the skills. You'll be in front of the camera. When you had your brief retirement from international football, you got involved with RTE's coverage of the games. Do you think the next time you step away or hang up your boots, that the media is something that you want to get involved in more?
Yeah, I think so. I think I enjoy it, and obviously you can bring your knowledge from a player's point of view when you're analysing the games as well. And yeah, I do enjoy it, and it's obviously a different challenge when you're thrown in there as well. But yeah, no, it was a great opportunity, and I was delighted to get it when it came along.
Great stuff. Well, listen, the very best of luck with the game over in Ukraine, with all of the big games that you've got coming up, and with the Aviva Soccer Sisters that'll be kicking off for midterm as well. But for the moment, thank you very much, Áine O'Gorman.
Thank you, Rob.